I am updated. Let's just keep it that way, you know what I'm saying? OH. IO.
That's their chant.
Is it really? Wow. Why don't you keep that to yourself? Hook 'em. Hook 'em. I know you can't. That's why I'm doing 2 of them for you, bro. I know you can't. But see, I look at it this way, dude. I know you know some Longhorns, and I know you probably love some Longhorns. You got some people in your life that support the UT program, and you like these people. You care for these people. So, give it. Touchdown UT. Yes! No. I heard one of my favorite jokes was this. You know what the Longhorns and Aggies have in common? Oh, they all got into A&M. That was a good one. I read that a couple weeks ago. I laughed hard. I said, that's a good one. I bet. Well, we all got into it. Yeah, you know.
I will never do horns down symbol.
Good.
Because we have our
I respect that.
We have our
and celebrate your own. I didn't go to UT, but one of the things that, I mean, that to me is the most degrading.
The rivalry.
Yeah, it's a great rivalry. But have your own spirit. Don't put down theirs. Why? That makes them look better. They're in your head.
Don't burn someone else's candle out to make yours brighter.
Say it again. Did you hear that? I think that's in the book of Proverbs. That's beautiful. Say that again.
Don't burn someone else's candle out to make yours brighter.
Don't burn someone. I love that. I love that. Hey, good evening. Love you. It's Friday night. Bill Taylor here at Ken's 5 Digital Center, talking to my good man Luke Whitney about this, and David and Jacob chiming in. Say it one more time, Luke. I don't want to get it wrong. Listen to this quote, because we're talking about how, hook 'em horns, everybody's excited. UT just tied the game up in the semifinal against Ohio State. Look at how many people from other teams, and we'll call them UT haters, right? Longhorn haters will do the hook 'em upside down. I won't do it because I don't like that. And I just say, like, why not have your own celebrate your team rather than putting down the others? And so you said...
Yeah, so I don't like to do the horns down or anything like that.
This is an A&M guy, by the way, Texas A&M graduate.
We have our own thumbs up symbol. Don't burn someone else's candle out to make yours brighter.
Isn't that beautiful? Don't burn someone else's candle out just to make yours brighter. I really like that. Because, I mean, my youngest daughter goes to Palo Alto, takes a picture with the ag program, right? Yeah. About 15 people, one guy in the photo.
Yeah.
I'm like, you've got to be, what are you doing?
And why do the Sooners feel like they need to do that too?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's their hand
but
symbol, basically.
That's right. They don't have one for OU? I mean, hey, Lise, but that shows how the Longhorns are in all their, haters' heads. They live rent-free in there. In your head. I just said it, Lise. See? Boom. On the same wavelength. Hey, Paul, have a blessed night too, my brother. Yeah, David, tie ball game up in the Big D. What an exciting day. All right. I want to show you first the highs today. We should be hitting 63. We're way below average as we hit only 47 out there this afternoon. 47 degrees. Only 43 in Bernie. Bernie's always colder. 52s down I-35. 51 at Del Rio. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Victoria. 50-degree highs. Again, mid-60s, especially south and southwest. You guys should be about 66 or maybe 67 this time of year. Isn't it, Paul? I love that. Jeanette, happy Friday. Right? Exactly. Sportsmanship. Praise God. How cold? Tomorrow morning is going to be in the 20s, Tony. So prepare for a hard, Terry, I'm sorry. I thought it said Tony. It's going to be a hard freeze tonight as the hill country spends probably about 10 hours below freezing. Here in the city, 6 to 8 hours. We're going to go into freezing probably by about 2 a.m. And then we won't go above 32 until probably about 9 a.m. So just be prepared for a hard freeze in the city. Happy Friday. Thank you, Paula. But we're finally moving in the right direction, as are so many things. Number one, I really thought mold was going to hit probably a moderate to heavy level today. It stayed light, only a count of 30, the mold spores. No mountain cedar in the air today. And then the aquifer went up over a foot from yesterday's rain. That was a blessing for sure. Hey, Connie. Yes, hook 'em horns. Love it. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. So let's talk about winds. You know, we got breezy today. One of the things that happens with high winds, like Southern California experienced, fueling those wildfires, pray for California. Our prayers for the fires to end, for people to be comforted, for people to be healed. Lord, just bless them out there. The winds are forced in to that region because there's low pressure and there's high pressure out in the Pacific. The low was coming onshore, and as it moved east, there wasn't much room between the high and the low, and highs send air into lows. And so if they're really close together, there's just a rapid transfer of air, and you're in between what's called a tight pressure gradient, from high pressure to low pressure, a tight pressure gradient. And because of that, that's why you get very high winds. That low just exited here. On the back side of it, we got some very, very high winds. Now you saw tonight's winds go down to single digits overnight, but then they pick up in the afternoon a bit, and you can see where they're coming from, the south. So that's going to definitely mean a little bit of a warm-up tomorrow. So again, we start, let's show you what the model's thinking. Right at 29 in the city. I'm going with 28. I think it gets colder in the hill country, closer to 20 at Fredericksburg, Kerrville maybe 20 to 21, Bernie about 21, but look at that. Going with 56 to 57, much warmer, about 10 degrees warmer tomorrow than it is today. And it's that south wind, it's the sunshine, beautiful sunshine waiting for us tomorrow too. Because again, this storm has exited quickly to the east. So now look at all the dry air building in. That's going to clear out these clouds that we've been under, and we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday and Sunday. Hey, Jeanette, amen. Hi, Ann. Laura, continue. Absolutely. Pray for first responders, that they stay safe and they stay encouraged and they don't get down, they don't get discouraged. Just pray for them. You too, Angela. Is it still going to be windy tomorrow? Not as windy, no. It'll be a little breezy at times in the afternoon off a southerly wind. So it won't be a cold one, that's for sure. Hey, Teja. Tamina, good to see you. I'd love that, Jacob. Too cold right now, though, man. We're getting there. Look at the amount of moisture that this system's producing on the eastern third of the nation. Watch this. Had about 5 to 6 inches of snow up in North Texas. And now a lot of snow coming down from Raleigh, Durham, up through the Virginias into the Northeast. And you can see, look at all of the flood advisories and flood warnings on rivers in East Texas and West Louisiana, even up to Northeast Arkansas in the wake of this system. So this was a big system covering a lot of ground. But now, as I mentioned, we're watching it exit, dry air's building in, and we've got a really nice looking weekend as a result. Yes, Roy, perfect. Well put, my brother. Let's pray for California and let's go Longhorns. I love that. So from the beautiful rivers, we take a little tour down our San Antonio River. A weather impact alert for tomorrow. Don't forget people, pets, plants, and pipes. Those are the 4 Ps that you want to keep in mind for Saturday morning. Lower 20s in the hill country, mid to upper 20s across the city and metro, but then a nice recovery. I'm going with 54. The model had us a little bit warmer. I hope so. That'd be nice. And definitely warmer Sunday, closer to 60, but no freeze for the city Sunday morning. Outlying areas of Bexar County, hill country for sure, a light freeze, but the hill country probably back down into the 20s again. So prepare for 20s and then prepare for another freeze Sunday night. So keep everything prepared for freezing nights until probably Wednesday. I mean, I don't see you guys going above freezing in the hill country for overnight lows until probably Wednesday at the earliest, honestly. And we've got another front by then, so it might just be one night before you're back down to freezing on Thursday the 16th. Notice that afternoon highs, they really won't recover until probably Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, 17th and 18th. Look at that. 72 on Saturday the 18th. Come on with it. Loving that. Another cold front, back to the 40s on Monday the 20th. Slight chance of rain on the 21st. So the 14-day forecast cooler than average. You know, this La Nina winter, usually a warmer, drier winter. But so far, it's been a pretty chilly winter. We're just getting underway here, of course, in winter. But so far, it's been cold. We had our first good cold snap for sure. Yes, Tony, for sure. 20s overnight, hard freeze tonight, so have everything ready. It officially hit electric throw blanket cold tonight. That is a meteorological term, right, Tara? That's good. The electric throw blanket cold. That's what it hit for sure. Hello, Raquel. Good to see you. Maria in Waco. Nice weekend in Waco. Just colder for sure. Tomorrow morning in the early lower 20s. Just made homemade barbecue ribs. Oh, Jacob, you made them for me. Oh, I wish. That sounds too good. Too good. Just had some great, there's great Mexican food. Not cocoa. Hi, Tamina. This tonight is just straight up coffee. So I tried the combination someone suggested. I have to go with a different cocoa, I think. And maybe different coffee for that matter. I did a Folgers and an H-E-B hot cocoa. So maybe there is one we have cocoa with salted caramel and maybe a coffee. I'd like to try that one. John Olson in Victoria. I know you guys got some heavy rain. God bless you, my brother. I hope everything's okay. I know you got some good rain yesterday. Probably about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches down there. But widespread areas of 1 inch. My buddy Ken Boyce over at Randolph Oaks Golf Course on the Air Force Base, Randolph Air Force Base, they got 1 inch right on the nose, 1 full inch of rain yesterday. We had officially 1/2 inch at the airport in San Antonio. Always a much less there. Always much less. All right, let's check in with Jacob. What's going on? What's coming up on Kids 5 News at 10? Check in with Jacob on what's coming up on Kids 5
right?
News. I said it's Kids 5 News on a Friday night. I said it's Kids 5 News at 10.
Wow.
There it is.
I still have red, I guess.
You like Kevin Fowler?
Ooh, yeah. Is he going to Houston?
I'm going to have an opportunity to see him perform.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really pumped about it.
No way. You get
All right.
into the whole rodeo lineup when San Antonio
Yeah,
announces
man.
it?
Houston's got a great lineup.
Yeah.
San Antonio's got a great lineup. Some great performers coming. Rodeo time is here. Let's rodeo San Antonio. Only a few weeks away.
Yeah.
And it'll kick off in the Alamo City. The trail ride's coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. When they ride from, what is it, like Tilden?
All
or
over.
outside of
Yeah,
Corpus?
there's several different ones.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I know Barry Davis went on one. Yeah. Weren't you producing that show?
I was, back in
Yeah.
the day. The glory days.
The glory days.
The good old days.
Right? That's hilarious. Yeah, that was a good idea. Send Barry out on a trail ride.
Yeah.
I
That's
love it.
his element, man. He thrives
Hey,
out there.
Angela. Oh, we don't. Angela says we don't have it so cold in the Bahamas.
Huh.
Ouch.
Must be nice.
That kind of hurt. Good for you, Angela. Have fun.
I
That's
know.
so cool.
Jealous.
Yeah, it's okay. David says all the toilet paper's been returned to HEB. So.
And the hand sanitizer, remember that guy?
Yeah, right.
That guy with a pallet of hand sanitizer?
All right, what do we got tonight?
Oh, man. Besides all the weather, right? Another huge weather day for you and the team.
Yeah. California wildfires, and we'll bring the latest on that.
But there's bars across the city being targeted by some criminals, but they're not after what's behind the bar, A little free beer here and there. No,
Right.
sir. They're attacking game machines.
Gaming machines, like what do you call those? Slot machines?
Sorta. It's
Okay.
like they call them skill-based games,
Oh,
But
okay.
it's
'Cause
similar.
they can't legally put a slot machine in a bar.
Exactly,
Here.
yeah,
Okay. Interesting. So they're going after those games.
Because you just insert like $1 or $2, and so you get that door open.
Interesting.
Game over. Game over. Ooh.
Game over. I like it. Well played, bro.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right. That's an interesting story coming up on Ken's 5 News at 10.
Damn.
I sure hope you guys will join us. We're going to have an incredible half hour. We got, Nate Ryan's at the game. Casey Vieira in studio. So we'll be covering all things Longhorns as well. I don't know that the game will be over. What do you think, Jacob? Will it be over by 10?
I don't know. Hard to say right now.
Are they in the fourth yet? They're still in the third quarter? Might not be over.
The third quarter just ended.
It just ended. Luke Whitney, thank you, sir.
Maybe not.
Sing it, David. The third quarter just ended. Yeah, Jerry, word. My favorite was Nate saying, yeah, Jerry's hosting a playoff game. For the first time in years, but all right, love you all. We'll see you on Ken's 5 News at 10. Have a safe weekend. God bless you, and God bless your families.